Hey y'all, so like it says in the title, we bought another trailer. So this one is a 1982 Windsor trailer. It is right on the river down here on the other side of the Capitol. I am absolutely tickled. We paid cash for this. We are trying to sell my trailer in that I'm living in now, so it is currently on the market. I do have a mortgage on that, or a payment, or whatever you want to call it. Trailers are kind of like vehicles. I don't know if you technically call it a mortgage. I don't know. Anyway, so the great thing about this, paid cash for it. As soon as this other one sells, I plan to move down here to this one. Jeremy's staying in it right now while his double wide gets fixed. So our timelines will probably mesh well, but that's what's going on. So this we bought off a lady on Facebook Marketplace. We swooped in. We were the first ones to get it. Got a phenomenal deal on it, so it was perfect. It does need some work. It probably needs a new roof. It needs a new heating and cooling system, and it's probably gonna need some new floors somewhere down the road. We just got to figure out exactly where, and if it needs subflooring, that type of stuff. But you guys, anything we do on this trailer, it's gonna be, it's just gonna up the value, and it's gonna be, it's just gonna be good. I'm super excited. I have been wanting this trailer for a long time. It's the windows about it. I freaking love those windows, those floor to, ceiling to floor windows. I first saw them in Gypsy Love's trailer. That's my favorite thing about her trailer. She's got those gorgeous windows, which she just has. I just love everything she does with the trailer. But anyway, that's when I first saw it, and that's why I've been wanting one for so long. So when this popped up, I was like, oh my gosh, gotta have it. So like I said, it's about 30 minutes away from where I'm at now, and it's on the other side of the Capitol, but I'm changing jobs. Actually, Thursday is going to be my first day at my new job. So it'll be closer. It's just overall a better fit for me. Super excited. This is only 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but that's okay. After being in this trailer that I'm at now, which is 3-bedroom, 2 baths, I can downsize. I want to downsize, trying to go for minimal, and just honestly, I've got some goals, and one of them is to be debt-free, and this is the way to go for me. So it's got a lot of odd spaces like this in here. There's a closet space in the hallway, but there's nothing to hang it on, and there's no shelves. A lot of weird little things. The previous owners, not from the lady that we bought it from, but the one that she bought it from, started a whole bunch of projects, and I guess didn't finish any of them. So I just naturally flocked to these people with ADHD, I believe. We're just, anyway, I have ADHD too, so I'm not making fun. The flooring in the bathroom is super cute, but it's like missing a couple pieces. Like they just put it around the washer and dryer. So I figure I can fix that. Just put some pieces down and then repaint it. I think the wood in the shelf is super old too, but who knows. Now, this bedroom, my favorite part. Look at that floor, y'all. That's actual hardwood floor. I don't know why I've got it in my mind. It came out of an old farmhouse. I just assume it did. But these windows, and when you guys see this view, now I hadn't cleaned in here yet. I don't know if you guys are going to see me mop on this floor or not, but oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Needed quite a bit of cleaning. Like I said, YouTube is always very kind to really kind of not show the dirt, but y'all look at the river. And we're high enough up, flooding's not an issue. Like I said, not an issue. There's a dam, so it's really okay. But look at this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Like I said, there's a lot of things in here that I'm going to have to work with. I'm going to have to save some money up to get, but it's all going to be great. The lady that lived here before was a little elderly, and I believe she had some health problems, so she really wasn't able to keep up with the place. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to get done. First things first was Jeremy is going to, get this yard under control. It's not in a trailer park. It's on a lot in a little neighborhood. We do pay lot rent, but we own the trailer, so. The town is absolutely adorable. I've not spent a lot of time down here, so at first we were kind of like, well, we probably shouldn't jump into this, but then after just being down here, neighbors are very sweet. Oh, a little up in your business a little bit more than I care for, but I guess that's better than it being not safe or whatnot. But I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, the work on his double wide is coming along pretty well, so he's been staying out here just kind of trying to work on it. This is something we're kind of doing together, and then, we'll figure it out from there. But now it's just a matter of getting the double wide or not the double wide, the trailer that I'm in right now sold. So we had one option, but it kind of fell through. So now we're just kind of trying to do it on our own, which is okay. So we brought the hutch out here, and that was all that we brought out here that day. She had left some other stuff in here that we're going to get rid of. I ended up throwing that rug away. One of the disadvantages to being right beside the river, you've got a lot of bugs, a lot of rodents. It looked like she had a rodent problem at one point, but since we've been here, got everything cleaned out and stuff, we've not had any issue. Saw one mouse, and then that was it. Bugs were a little bit of a problem. I don't know if she had animals or something in here. I'm assuming because there was a litter box that there were cats at one point. And this day we ended up having to let off bug bombs and stuff because all of us were like eat up, and I wasn't outside, I was inside, so the bugs were in the house. We threw the curtains away. I know it, again, one of those things about YouTube, it really doesn't, it's good if you're not wanting to show the faults. But these curtains were rough. They were stained. They were stinky. We tried running through the wash, and it wasn't cutting it. So, and then once we found out there were bugs all through the house, we just pitched them. I'm not one for wasting like that, but it just wasn't something that I felt like we could save. And if you guys have ever had to deal with fleas or bugs or anything like that, sometimes it's just best with cloth to throw stuff away. And that is what I did. That ended up pitching that rug too. I was like, I don't have a shampooer anymore. And if there were cats in here, I wasn't about to find out. Cats, just once, it's not that I don't like them, but man, once they go to the bathroom on something, it's ruined. To me, anyway. I've found some kind of method for cleaning it or getting the stuff out that, that worked, which I've never really had cats. So I've had one or two in my life, but usually mainly just have the doggies. So this, the stove's going to have to be replaced. It does not work. The top of it does. So I'm sorry, the oven does not work, but the top of the stove does. So there's no cooking in that, which that'll have to be replaced. The refrigerator does work. I was a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping I could just bring my other one out here or get a new one because it was pretty gross. There was some stuff left in it, and chew. But I got it cleaned up with some bleach and a lot of elbow grease. Yeah, that was not pleasant. When we opened it, there was like a gallon of milk, and it's been like almost 100 degrees down here, and it had been in there for a couple days. There was what I finally figured out was like meat. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it. So here, I just let this stuff kind of soak. Not sure why this footage is just paused like that, but it is. And then just scrub the heck out of this. And then I ended up I thought maybe if I went over it with a multi-purpose spray that I could kind of, that it would help loosen it up. It did not. I ended up having to go in with some degreaser, and that's what worked the best. Threw the little drip pans away and bought new ones. I didn't even bother cleaning the inside of it when I realized it wasn't working. So like I said, this is going to be something I'm going to have to replace pretty soon. Jeremy's not worried about it right now because he doesn't really do a lot of cooking, but it'll do for now.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ah. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country.
I am not usually a big fan of gloves. I do understand the purpose and the point and the benefit of them, but they really itch my hand. But I realized at this point, I needed to use gloves, especially with this degreaser. So I was so excited to find this degreaser, and it ended up being not as spectacular as I thought. But I think I ruined myself with watching Ari Katerina. She makes oven cleaner or degreaser, whatever it is that she used. Seems like whole thing, and it just doesn't do that for me. I've tried it in my bathroom and stuff too, but again, I don't have that stuff that she's got. She's got that commercial cleaner that will like clean your soul. So yeah. But anyway, this is what I'm doing, just cleaning this stove off. I thought the process here, I was just letting the paper towels just kind of soak on it so they wouldn't dry it up. It didn't work, and I don't know why I thought it would work. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was getting like my methods confused, where like I don't. Well, again, Ari Katrina, what she does, she sprays it down and then places the saran wrap over it. So for whatever reason in my brain, I was like, oh, saran wrap and paper towels are the same things. No, they're not. They're absolutely not the same things. I don't know. Having a ditzy moment. You guys ever have like so much on your brain that you just become like you just, I don't want to say dumb, but yeah, you almost like you just can't think of anything. I think that's how I've been. Like, I've been so overwhelmed lately just with so much going on that like I feel like I can't think. I feel like I can't do simple math. It's just my brain said, okay, you know what, we are absolutely done. And it's just, I can't complain about anything that's going on. There's just so much that is, it's difficult. But I have to say, me and my childhood best friend, we went down to the river Saturday, I believe. Yeah, it was Saturday, and I took Joe, and she took her two younger kids, and it was just amazing. We just literally sat in the water on the rocks for like 4 hours. It was awesome. Kids played, had a blast. Then we went and had ice cream on the river. Oh, cute little town called Hinton, and it's just gorgeous. It was really nice too to see like some of the areas up here in West Virginia are really starting to pick up with tourism. A ton of people. This town I've been going there for like 20 some years, but it's really starting, I'm not going to say up and coming, but they're really starting to embrace that small town feel and make it more appealing to tourists. I think one of the problems up here in West Virginia that we have is a lot of people think we got to be new and get all this, high tech stuff and all that. And it's West Virginia, y'all. Like, you can't do that. I mean, I'm not calling West, like, it's just, we got to embrace that small town feel. I mean, we're in the middle of the mountains, so I really like to see what they've done with it. Because we've got the river up here, we're the only state that's completely in the mountains. Like, I think that's the type of stuff we need to be going towards. I don't, it does sometimes make me a little upset to see like all these little places that I go to that I feel like are my private little secret places, which they're not, and like be full of people. But then at the same time, I'm like, that's good. That just means there's more people appreciating it. So I hope that means there's more people wanting to take care of it, because we all know how that goes. But all right, so here we are, another day trying to clean up the trailer. You don't realize how it's like when you first walk in, you're like, oh, okay, she left a couple things. It's not going to take us any time to really get this clean. Biggest lie I ever told myself. My gosh, just doing the deep cleaning and stuff, vacuuming the cobwebs, it was ridiculous. I was so pooped to this day, and it was hot. Like you guys see, there's all just window units in here. It's not insulated very well. And it's been almost 100 degrees. It's by the river. So, it's like swamp butt season here. But we got it cleaned. Like I said, Jeremy's been staying there now, and he says it's really comfortable. He likes it. He says it still does get pretty hot during the day. He's got some window curtains and stuff like ghettoed up on the walls. It's pretty goofy, but he's not looking for fancy anyway. All right, so I'm going to be mopping. I don't know how many times I had to mop these floors. They were pretty bad. But again, it's by the river, so it's going to be bad. There is, a little bit extra layer of dust, a little bit extra layer of mud, all that stuff. Good old Penallen. I made a mistake here. I shouldn't have used Penallen. I love Penallen, and I feel like it's a great cleaner, but these floors really needed something a little bit harsher for the first time, or a little bit stronger. I really feel like I should have used Pine Sol, so that's actually what I did. So the first time I went over with Penallen, and then I went and bought Pine Sol and did it a second time. And then I did Pine Sol for the rest of the house. I feel like, I don't necessarily like the smell of Pine Sol, but I feel like it's the best cleaner besides bleach for floors. It's, getting all the grime and dirt up. The Penallen does great if your floors are already if they're fairly, I think, regularly kept up. So you don't need something as, I don't know, in my opinion anyways, that's what I do. So I really like Penallen for the tougher stuff. No, I'm sorry. I like Lysol. No, my goodness. I really like Pine Sol for the tougher stuff. So yeah. But here you guys just see me doing a good old mop. This is Jeremy's mop from the double wide. Like I said, they are just about done on some of the outside stuff. And they're getting ready to work on the inside stuff so they can get him back in the house. I know he's ready to get back in there. I believe he is planning on selling the double wide though here in the next couple months. But we'll see how that goes. So, you know, being debt free is something I'm going to really try and focus on. It's just something I want. I don't know. I guess it's, you hit 40 and that stuff all of a sudden should be important, as soon as you become an adult. But I guess it's just something that really doesn't hit home until you move or change jobs or just do anything. And now it's like, oh my goodness. So I don't know if I'll be doing stuff with that on here or not, but I definitely know I'm going to be talking a lot about it because it's on my mind. I'm not going to say it's a midlife crisis because that's something like, or we're going to have the Erica's thoughts of the day. I'm starting, the midlife crisis term never really aggravated me or bothered me until I guess now that I'm 40. I don't know if that's midlife anymore or what it is. There's so many different things and people are like, hey, I don't use that term. But I'm like, I don't even know if it's really that. It's just you start to realize, hey, I'm 40, my body's starting to hurt a little bit. I need to take things a little bit more careful. And it's just like things that you put off all of a sudden become a priority. It's what it feels like. Like, I've never been terrible with money. But there's a lot of things I just never took the time to learn. And now I'm like, oh crap, and it's not even that I want to have a crap ton of stuff. My main goal is I don't want to be a burden to children when they get older. I would like there to be, I want to leave them something, of course, duh. And I don't even know if this is stuff that you're supposed to talk about, but I'm going to anyway, because y'all know I got diarrhea of the mouth. I also got ADHD, so I'm going to skip from one thought to the next. But, it's just something that's really been on my mind is that at least I don't want to be a burden to anybody when I'm older. And I know some people are like, well, you shouldn't look at it that way. But I just, if my kid's got to come in and help me, whatever, but I want to make sure that there's something there that maybe I'm not necessarily a financial burden, or I'm sure I'll be a mental burden to somebody. I mean, you gotta keep people on their toes. But no, I just, I don't know. There's just, I met, anyway, just a lot of that's been on my mind, especially with this trailer and stuff like that. And that's why kind of debt free has been a big thing for me now, just kind of thinking about it and then really focusing on savings and that type of stuff, which has always been something I know that I need to do. And I've done here and there, but I hadn't really put an effort into it. But I think that's one of those things too, when you do get older, why it does become important is you have to go through all those life experiences. You got to make a lot of mistakes to realize why those things are important. Sometimes there's people that they don't need to learn those lessons. They just know they're supposed to do it. They know that saving is important. They know that staying away from credit cards is the, big no-no. They know that doing all these other things are important. And then some of us, but I think more of us, have to learn those lessons the hard way by going through it. And now, so that's just, got me thinking and changing my priorities. And that's just something Jeremy and I have really talked a lot about. And again, I probably, conversations like this, maybe I should write down on a script, but I feel like it does better when it just comes straight off my mind, so y'all know what I'm thinking. But anyway, those were Erica's thoughts for the day. I'm going to end it here with cleaning this nasty, nasty, nasty refrigerator. We did get it clean though. Like I said, a ton of bleach with the windows open, the doors open. Ugh, it was awful. I think after this shot, Jeremy is going to show you guys a food haul that he did for his first night here. And then you guys are going to be seeing some more. Oh no, there's a little bit more on this video. I think Jeremy did some work out there. He was pressure washing the sidewalk. He had some family come out and help him do some things on the outside that he didn't film. So there will probably be times when you guys see videos here of stuff that's been done that just wasn't filmed. Jeremy does like to film, and as you all know that, and he likes to show up on the channel and all that. But there are going to be a lot of things that he does that he just doesn't film. Like he did some work on the roof that he didn't do. Because honestly, if he's willing to do stuff and not, I don't care if it gets filmed or not. I mean, of course I want to show you guys everything, but look at this sidewalk. It was all the way up to the front. And it's busted beyond belief, so there's no big miraculous reveal. But he dug all of it up and cleaned it up. Like I said, this little town is so cute. It feels like it's something out of like a little Hallmark show or whatnot. But here we go. So yeah, he did that. He did the pressure wash. He loves to pressure wash. I suck at pressure washing because I get in there and I get tickled and I want to make designs and faces and everything else. And yeah, I'm not the one to ask to pressure wash because you're going to end up with something inappropriate in your sidewalk. So yeah, he did get a Michael pressure wash the porch, and then you're going to see Jeremy, I think, go back over like the whatever you call it, the posts. Why can I not think of what they're called that hold the porch up? He got part of the trailer. He didn't really show that though because it wasn't really like spectacular. So yeah. Okay, but anyway, like I said, so this is a big new thing for my channel. Again, I don't really have a schedule for these. I don't know if there's going to be extra videos. I really don't know what I'm doing. I was just so, this was now finally set in stone. We, own it. It's ours. Now the trick's going to be to getting rid of this newer trailer. So there's probably going to be a bunch of videos going back and forth. And you guys will just go along with it, like I do. I will still have my regular videos on Wednesdays. Nothing is changing as far as that goes. Y'all are going to have content. I just don't know what kind of content y'all are going to have. So just be, expecting the unexpected. But you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for sharing this with me. I'm super excited. I can't wait to take you guys along with this. You all are amazing. So I don't know what else is on this video because, again, as usual, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. But I love you all so much. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a blessed one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right, y'all. First food haul in the new place. Got some basics. Got Dawn power wash. Got some bowls. Got some plates. Throwaway forks. Disposable cups. I don't know how long I'll be in here. This is basically the solution to my temporary housing issue for the time being. But as always, there's no Appalachian home complete without frozen pot pies. I got some Cascade Dawn or dishwashing stuff, great value. Pop-Tarts, dishwasher works, that's awesome. Went to the dollar store as well, got some cookies. Got these to replace that because it's a bit of a mess, but it's a work in progress. Had to have a coffee maker. Mine got destroyed in the tornado deal and I couldn't bring Erica's with me, so had to buy me a new one. Joe had to have some Takis, power strip with USB ports, Lunchables, creamy peanut butter and bread. Our neighbors dropped off homemade jams to us, our new neighbors. So that was really cool. 4 different flavors, orange, I think peach, strawberry and blackberry. Really excited to try that. I've got milk and Dollar General soda. That's my bag of water. The case ripped carrying it in and it exploded all over my driveway. So I loaded it in a bag. All this doesn't seem like a lot, but grand total is about 170 bucks. And that is the first food haul of the new trailer. And Tide Pods, because gotta do laundry.